What's going on YouTube? Nexus is back with another black and white Wi-Fi battle. Before this battle begins, I have a couple of announcements and updates and such. Sorry about the late upload. It's been a while, I know, but two things is going to keep me hindering me for putting up videos for a while. Number one, Skyrim. Okay, Skyrim is the most amazing game in the world, and I've been playing it like non-stop for a few days. Second, I have a job now, a new job, and yeah, it's going to be taking up a majority of my time, and yeah, it's going to limit when I can get battles and when I can upload. But the good news is I will try to upload a video once a week at least. I mean, there may be more battles and more videos if I feel like uploading more or have the time to do so. So yeah, like I said, limited time and stuff. And another thing, Card Corner is going to be on hiatus for a while. Like I said, job and stuff. It's going to be kind of a pain to do all this stuff and try to juggle it at this moment. So yeah, let's see what happens with my schedule, see what opens up so I can decide what I'm going to do. And yeah, let's actually get right on into this battle, shall we? Okay, so this battle is against GarretIronShield from Smogon. Don't know his channel, if he has one or not. This is an OU match if you didn't already know that, because I don't think the team preview is going to be in this video. So yeah, I'm going to lead out with Tentacruel. He's going to lead out with Polytoad. Lead off with Tentacruel because he has Rain Dish. I knew we probably want to lead off with this Drizzle Polytoad, and I want to set up some Toxic Spikes. Kind of bait out. I think he has a spinner on his team, and I kind of wanted to bait it out. But he's going to switch into his Ferrothorn, I guess, trying to wall me right now, which is pretty fine, because I'm just going to set up another layer of Toxic Spikes. Now I have 2 layers up. There's nothing much really he can do except for set up his own hazards. So yeah, so far I really don't care. My Tentacruel is my Rapid Spinner in itself, so it sets up Toxic Spikes and Rapid Spins. So I want to realize that it can't really do much to me, since I do have Rain Dish and Black Sludge, but it's going to get the lead seed off me, but I don't have Liquid Ooze, so that is going to hinder me a bit. But he probably already suspected that I had Rain Dish, considering I led with it when I knew he'd lead off with his Polytip. So he's going to set up his lead seed, and I can just Rapid Spin it away, in truth. Like I said, it's not really a big deal that he lead seeded me or tries to set up rocks. But I'm going to switch out here, because that thing is really starting to be a pain to me. So I'll switch into my Hail Mary, which is my Q-Rim. Yes, I'm using a Q-Rim because it's a fucking awesome Pokemon. I don't want any lip on that. It's true. It's a really awesome poke. So, going to take the power up pretty well. He's going to switch out here, and I'm going to go for, I think, the Draco Meteor just to... Or, what else was I going to go for? Focus Blast, actually. Never mind. So, did not predict that. But I am going to go for the Draco Meteor. I'm assuming he thinks I'm choiced in some way. Probably choice scarfed. But I'm not. I'm actually Life Orbed, which was lucky that that Focus Blast missed because he did not know that apparently. But the Draco Meteor is going to take out the Toxic Croak, and that thing's something I don't want to worry about at all. Probably was going to go for the Drain Punch or the Cross Chop. So he's going to switch into his Flygon now. I'm going to predict the Outrage, I believe, and switch into Lockdown, which is my Flygon, which is pretty much can take any physical move at all. But he goes for the Earthquake instead, which is all fine with me. Like I said, Lockdown's got this lockdown right now because this Flygon can't do anything because it's probably Choice Scarfed. I mean, they're always Choice Scarfed. I mean, seriously, people, throw in a non-Choice Scarf Flygon, you screw everyone over. That's just simple as that. So I'll switch into my Tentai to try to set up hazards because I feel like it wants to Rapid Spin, I believe, or just kind of my special wall because I know it can take even a T-Bolt, even if it wants to go for that, and I can just set up my own hazards again if it tries to do anything, but that Thunderbolt's going to do a lot. And I thought it was a crit first, and I was like, oh crap, I know my Tentacruel is not, actually is mostly in physical defense. I thought this was my special defensive Tentacruel, but it is not. So it can't take hits like that all day. In no way does it want to. So I'm going to have to switch out here, varying another, the next T-Bolt. So I'll switch back into Hail Mary, just a bunch of hits. Take the Ice Beam, I could take the Thunderbolt. I can take pretty much everything, and yeah, I need to get this Rapid Spinner out of the way so I can set up hazards again, because I know at one point it's going to try to Rapid Spin. So it's going to Rapid Spin right here, and I'm just going to go for the D-Meteor in case I wanted to switch out, and I could hit pretty much anything except for the Ferrothorn really heavily. But I didn't want to risk using the Focus Blast in case he didn't switch out, which he was probably predicting me to do. But that's fine. Just staying in to dive for the D-Meteor was a safe bet, because I can't let this spinner live. Because I do have a Jirachi in my team for setting up Stealth Rocks, and a Tentacruel for setting up Toxic Spikes. So yeah, he's gonna switch back in his Flygon. I'm gonna switch out here, thinking the Outrage is coming this time, but it really doesn't matter because I can just switch in Lockdown to get it pretty much locked down. So he's gonna go for the Stone Edge. That's gonna do nothing, even for neutral damage. Not gonna do anything. Max defense, max HP. I'm pretty sure. If it's not max HP, it's close. I think it's mostly in HP and defense. I'm gonna set up a sub here on the switch, just to get some HP back and do a little bit damage to this Politoed. I want to protect to see what it does. It's going to go for the Scald, I believe. So I thought I could just deal like a little bit of damage to it with an Earthquake. But it's going to try to break my sub here, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just going to get a little hit in and then switch out. That's my only plan at this point. So it's going to go for the Scald. It's going to easily break my sub. I mean, it's a Politoed, Scald boosted by the rain. It's going to easily break it. So now that that's over with and done, I'm going to switch out because I don't want to take any more damage from this Politoed. I'm back up at full HP, which is fine. It means I can come back in and take hits all day long. So I'm going to switch into Tentai, which is my Tentacruel, to take the predicted Scald, but instead goes for the Parasol. I'm like, alright, so I'm going to need to make a decision here. I can take hits all day from this Politoed, but eventually he's going to have to switch out. He's going to have to switch out into something. I hope he switches into Ferrothorn just to take some stuff, but he has a Dragonite on his team, and I was like, he's going to probably switch into Dragonite, predicting me to stay in at some point on the second turn. Predicting my switch, he is going to go for a Focus Blast there, but I'm going to get the Rain Dish back up, and I'm going to set up another layer of Toxic Spikes because I figured Toxic Spikes semi-important at this point. It's only for the Politoed because I really have nothing that hit Politoed super hard, so I need to kind of hinder it a bit, especially now I revealed it's Parasong, and it can just stall me out for days. So this switch is Dragonite now. Now I definitely cannot switch out because this thing, I don't want it setting up on me at all, and its multi-skill is really pissing me off. So I'm going to go for an Ice Beam here, just trying to break its multi-skill. I don't want to set up a D-Dance or anything like that. So I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam in hopes that to break the multi-skill. That was my only plan here. But I get the unfortunate freeze hacks on him, and that is just no good for him at all. Sorry about that, Garrett. I did not mean to. Just wanted to break your multi-skill. But that freeze is going to pretty much render his Dragonite useless for the rest of the match. Me being the total douchebag that I am is going to let this die. And I see an opportunity here. Frozen Dragonite that can't do anything. He can try to let it thaw out. If he does, that's pretty much going to seal the game. So I'm going to send in Cruelty here. Going to set up Stealth Rocks is my only plan right now. And I know that Dragonite's probably can't touch me all that well. I guess it doesn't carry Earthquake and Fire Punch. I don't know why I would carry Fire Punch in the rain, so maybe Earthquake, but not so sure. But he's going to go for the Outrage, predicting me to switch. Because I guess obvious Earthquake was obvious, but not to me. So I'm going to go Body Slam because I don't want this Scarfer doing anything else, switching in and out freely and being able to outspeed everything I have. So I'm just going to go for the Body Slam, trying to get the Parahacks going on, but I don't get it on the first time, but I do believe I get it on my second Body Slam right now, which I do, which is awesome. So this Flygon is hindered to a point where it will do nothing to my team. I do have a Chandelure on my team at this point. It's Scarfed as well, and I don't want this thing outrunning it for an Earthquake and killing it off. But Chandelure is pretty much useless right now, considering he's running Rain, no fire moves to get the Flash Fire boost. Energy Ball is my only effective move against this Politoed. Fire Blast would do a nice chunk to Ferrothorn even in the rain. I'm not sure if it will kill or not, though. That is a question I should ask myself. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to switch into Hail Mary here, basically predicting the switch with his Flygon. He can't really do anything to me since he's locked into Outrage. This, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have HP Fire on this guy, and I'm going to get that Wish off of that Jirachi. So now I'm pretty high HP, so I can start doing things again. I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Fire just to judge how much it does, and it does nothing in the rain. I figured it was like, I just want to know how much this would do in the rain. I was hoping for at least half, because then I can go for the safe 2-hit KO instead of going with Focus Blast, bring it out to the red and miss the next turn. Or get a double miss or something like that. Because I know it would probably be still a 2-hit KO with Focus Blast. So yeah, he's going to hit me with a Gyro Bolt that does a lot to me. A lot. I'm going to go for the Focus Blast here, and it's going to hit, thank God, and it's going to kill it out. But unlucky for me, I am going to die off to Life Forward Recoil, which is an okay sacrifice I'm willing to make at this point. Gives me a free switch, and like I said, I can switch into anything I want right now. And I feel like all he has left is his Politoed and his Dragonite. I predicted him to go into his Dragonite just to get some, try to thaw out his Dragonite, so I'm just going to set up all over that. So I'm going to go for the substitute here, as he goes for trying to thaw out. I guess it is unknown at this point what he went for, so really doesn't matter. But like I said, I'm going to set up all over this guy, and I'm going to try to take it out with a Toxic Boosted Facade, which is awesome. It's going to leave it in the red, which is unfortunate, because, yeah, Facade's got really high power, but its neutral damage and Dragonites are pretty bulky, so I didn't figure it would kill it. I was kind of hoping it would, but that's useful information to have now, is that Facade will not do enough to a Dragonite, so Ouija, you're not good enough against to go against a Dragonite, so yeah. I'm going to get HP back from the Poison Hill, and he's going to send out his Flygon, and I'm just going to go for the Facade here to finish it off. I don't want it to break my sub at all, because he still has a Politoed left, and I could go for the Focus Punch. The only problem with this set is that it cannot touch a Ghost-type Pokemon whatsoever. I do like this set for the simple fact Facade over C-Bomb, because I have Energy Ball, and I have like Hidden Power Grass on something else, so I don't need that extra grass coverage, but the Facade for neutral damage is really nice, just to hit things hard when I can't hit anything else with it. So I'm just going to go for the Focus Punch here. As he goes for the Perish Song, which is pretty much in vain at this point. It's pretty much a good game all around. So yeah, I'm going to finish off with the Facade on the next turn, and that will be good game. GarretIronShield from Smogon. If you like this video, rate, comment, subscribe, and hopefully next week sometime I'll get another video up. Like I said, not sure what's going on with work and everything like that in Skyrim. It's pretty awesome. And sorry about hiatus on Card Corner, because yeah, we are getting a box of Noble Victories, and no, I will not be showing any of the cards I got off, which is really sad. But now that I have a job, and maybe some other card sets will come in eventually, and we'll do different things with that later on. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.